The war is really inflating prices.
Hello there. If you're asking, tell you.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet on the Outer Rim.
Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and have too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order. Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and have too much for the TSF to handle. We need Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and have too much for the TSF.
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Jone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bilan. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Gavadumpa munsuru kuplali. Dahupa bosa kurata goju kawana bota. Dovrei kun Gavadumpa munsuru kuplali yawa. Dahupa bosa kawana. Dovrei Gavadumpa munsuru kuplali yawa. Jone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bila. Gavadumpa da kaw. Dovrei kun Gavadumpa. Jone mul. Dahu kaw. Bucha Pawan Mitra Janta Yunto Moskrun Nandimi Sunar Krunta Kanta Jipi Gavadumpa Munsuru Kuplali.
Is there something I can do for you? What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Czerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Czerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future. Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Czerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Czerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us. Good, Gianna Lorso. That woman's a Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it. So, you're back. What's there to... Good. What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Czerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands... So, you're... I'm Czerka employee, Citadel Station Branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Czerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And that wasn't the worst of it either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
What is it? Just say the word.
The war. It's good that...
Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops. Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance? I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paradis mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station. There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel. Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board. There is... If I...
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. Tell you what. You find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be sure to pay you for it. Soldier's honor. I'll be waiting. Something I can help. Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties? This isn't a bounty, so to speak, but we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Czerka, and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Czerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them. What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Positive. They were about the same size and build, and he'd done a good job of disguising himself, but he definitely was not Batu. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you. If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe. What is... something...
refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete ronchoda? Ruka sole molosoch? Kavanata Galu! Kavanami Donkey Krato. We sommogo dosi sheba dentes kun mostovi gite yalach, piktareshan. Czerka yayakta, min sobachina ninga ballo cha jukso ni chortona. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi nortakun, kavanata galu, kavanami donkey krato.
Sidan Gelfa var, Uftadan Gelfa, Ori Sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa var, Uri Tuflafa, Fandigo Gelfa, Ori Sidan Gelfa var, Inogan Gelfa, Fabuelta. Uri Tuflafa, Fabuelta. Tufla Fandigo Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa var, Inogan Gelfa.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
I will silence this one.
Master, One of the assailants was carrying this.
Venturas, Noricidan Gelfa, Fabuelta. Truth Plaza, Fandibo Gelfa, Noricidan Gelfa, Badino Gelfa, Fabuelta. Sidan Gelfa, Badino Gelfa, Linda. Truth Plaza, Fabuelta. Venturas, Noricidan Gelfa, Fabuelta.
Phew, I'm glad that's over. Still, death might have been preferable to the amount of paperwork I'm gonna have to fill out for this.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way. I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat. How dreadful. In that case, I believe I shall accompany you.
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Opo-chano?
Taranamo sibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Well then, you've proven helpful enough so far. Let's see what you can do.
Loka kamaran endosoran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Your opinion was not asked for, Opo-chano. I'll have no further use for you today. You may go.
Taranamo sibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon, and a small bonus for performing the repairs as well. There is another task I would like you to perform for me. Do you doubt that I will uphold my part of our agreement? Don't worry. When my word is given, it will not be retracted. Now, on to business. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
Buenas, noi fidan Elfa vadino. Fidan Elfa vadino kan Elfa linda trufta. Tudin truftlava, vapoilta, fidan Elfa. Rengundas, noi fidan. Rengundas, fidan.
Hello there. Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that. Is that all? What a disappointment. Yes, what you were told is true. I can arrange meetings with Lopax Slusk, but you'd have to give me a good reason. Keep your credits. It's nothing as mundane as that. Look, I heard about your little adventure down at the docks. I could use someone capable like yourself to do some work for me. Just consider it a little test. I'm a reasonable woman. Help me, and I'll help you. Good. Rejection is just one of the many things I don't take too kindly. I need to make a transaction with 2 bounty hunters that have recently arrived on Citadel Station. Very simple. Weapons for credits. I want you to go in my place as my representative. They're being very careful, and I'd rather not be bothered. Here, this case holds the weapons they'd like to purchase. I was not told the place of the meeting, only to go to the medical unit in Residential 082 and await a communication. In exchange for the weapons case? 500. You'll receive your cut from that amount. They'd be very foolish if that was their plan. I'd hope they knew better than to try and cross the exchange. In exchange for the weapons, and I'll be waiting.
Yunsokoi. Dong.
Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the exchange? I don't know anyone who's dealt with the exchange and had it end well. Well, if you say so, just watch your back.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
It's good that Czerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station. But I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired. The restoration project was going well.
Hello there.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
batalla. Kırnokteş gelirbe. Kırnala kakira taşımını çirala. Bu şuttan milli kırn batalla.
Be careful. I would not put too much trust in the exchange. Even if Luxa is not deceiving you, their dealings will unlikely be safe. It may be a good idea to prepare yourself for a confrontation.
Gumasone, Machido Pachawa Charamaba.
Still in one piece? I heard something about a violent disturbance in the residential module. Nothing to do with you, I hope. Odd. Well, at least the transaction was successful. It was successful, wasn't it? Unfortunate. But they paid the price for trying to take advantage of the exchange. I've got some more work for you, if you're up for it. A matter of a rather sizable debt owed to the exchange. I trust you. Why else would I request your help with exchange business? Precisely. Getting right to the point. I like that. Oppo Chano, one of Czerka's droid technicians, owes a sizable gambling debt from his last stay on Nar Shaddaa. We've been patient with him, but we can only let a debt go unpaid for so long.
Oh, I know how that works. Gambler's down on his luck, almost out of credits and doesn't know what to do, then bam, there's a credit line all ready to go. His luck's gotta change, right? So he makes a few more rounds of Pazak and he's desperate now, desperate to win, little knowing that the deck's stacked against him and those 20s are never coming. Next thing he knows, his luck still hasn't changed. In fact, the only thing that has changed is now he owes his life's worth to some exchange boss, and he's getting intimate with a stimmed-up goon with a fist the size of his face.
Hey, that's the business. I can't be responsible for your lack of control.
Lack of control? Why? Oh, never mind.
You'll find Chano in Unit B2, Residential 082. Tell him his time is up and we want those credits. Then rough him up, put some fear into him. Make sure he understands the situation. Look, if I wanted you dead, I think I'd send some armed killers. And Chano's harmless. He's just a technician. I wouldn't worry yourself. Good. I knew I could count on you.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
Dakosha ni chotolo. Punta chakorso waman. Gotash juna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholo.
For the services you have offered to Czerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Dakosha ni chotolo. Punta chakorso waman. Gotash juna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholo.
I have just finalized a working agreement with these two gentlemen, Czerka's two newest contract employees. Be reasonable. I have given them a contract and my word that they will be safe from TSF persecution. Gentlemen, would you excuse us?
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa molektek. Marawala chiso luchraka.
Welcome back. I can understand.
Donos Emeragith. Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Tonoranga manakaran. Ipo inshawa. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Moka kamaran endoso ranwid no chabi. Du. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa. Tonora.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
unreasonable, or so. You really aren't in a position to take such a negative view to our demands. We're not asking for much. If you agree to our terms, we'll make sure that Czerka never even hears of this.
I will not be badgered by you.
Sir, we have some visitors.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd arrive.
I'm disappointed, Lorso. In the end, this was the best that you could do? Ah, well. I always was one for aggressive negotiations.
I will arrange transport to one of the restaurants.
More where that came from. I hear you. More where that came from.
I hear you.
I must say, you had wonderful timing. I had my reservations about some of these mercenaries, but I had hoped that CSD would be able to keep them in line. It appears that I was wrong. Of course, I understand the importance of keeping a valuable asset like yourself happy. I believe these credits should be sufficient to repay you for your work. You are also welcome to anything found on the mercenaries' bodies as your own. They carried no Czerka issue equipment anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, this unfortunate turn of events has generated quite a bit more work for me, and I should be getting to it.
I'm worried about the mercenaries we've been hiring. They outnumber the CSD, so if they ever get out of line, we might be in trouble.
Good day. How may... If you will allow me to look at it. Yes, this is indeed a Czerka-manufactured holdout blaster. Czerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Donos Imaragith. Donos Imaragith. Donos Imaragith. In one. Donoranda. Donos Imaragith. Donos Imaragith.
Your brutality grows tiresome.
You've returned. Did Chano cough up those credits? Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize. You've returned. You killed him? And how do you expect us to be able to collect credits from a corpse? I see. Well, at the very least, we should be able to sell his equipment and possessions and regain our losses that way. Before you say anything, yes, I will arrange the meeting with Slusk that you desired. But first, I was wondering if you might listen to a proposition. A business proposition, given your obvious abilities. Let me ask you an honest question. This meeting with Slusk you want, it's because Lorso's fed up with him, right? I feel the same way about Slusk, and I think it's time someone solved the problem. I think that maybe our interests lie in the same direction. Now, I know you're not dull enough that you can't read through the lines. Slusk's no good for anybody's business, yours, Lorso's, or mine. But there's a problem. Slusk's boss, Goto. And this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help. I can get you into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again then. Best of luck, Hanson.
Kawana bota yunta tanga. Ta come ta ka playa. Jikono ta yun na palawalit ba tong laldo tong na.
Donos Emeragith. Donos Emeragith. Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi. Taranamo Sibu and Asarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Moju Kosoracha. Machabi Doko. Dona. Machabi Doko. In Wamagro. Moka Kamaran and Doso ran with no chabi. Moka Kamaran and Doso. Donos Emeragith. Don.
Greetings, sir. My primary function is to provide information. Please.
This dock is off limit. This dock is off limits pending an ongoing...
Welcome to entertain. The Valiant? I will access the system logs. One moment. Searching. It appears the Valiant was scheduled to arrive on Citadel Station at about the same time as the Harbinger. It is currently delayed on a search pattern. I am unable to provide you with an estimated time for its arrival. Welcome to... I regret to inform you...
Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this? Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it. We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades. A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course. Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Donos Emeragith. Wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endos.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? No appointment? Then how did... Oh, let me, open the door for you, right away. There's a package here for pickup. There you are. Have a good day. Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Such displays are not the signs of true strength.
More where that came from.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah.
Sidan Gelfabani.
With pleasure.
Came from. More where that came from.
Yes.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes? Not as soon as you might think.
Time to take you down to size. Everyone down! I hear you. Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Something I can help you with? What is it? The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem? Really? Did you find him? Very funny. Did you just come in here to waste time and crack jokes? I don't have time for this. If you don't have anything else to report, leave me alone. Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Czerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know. What is it? What have you discovered? There is a bounty on the escapees. If you provide us with information pertinent to their capture, you'd be rewarded whenever they were returned to our custody. Suit yourself, but if you have information about where they are and don't come forward, one could consider that sheltering a known criminal. Get out of here before you see just how my luck's going.
Welcome back. Good. I'll be sure to send some of my men in to make sure they don't have the opportunity to reorganize. You've done well. Yes, of course. I will provide a shuttle for you to land on the planet's surface, as per our agreement. The shuttle will be arriving shortly in Docking Bay 3, Dock Module 126. I have informed Bay Control that you are on your way. Again, Czerka thanks you for your help, and hopes that we may continue our working relationship in the future. Welcome back. Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Czerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Czerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Czerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities. I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Czerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. I would be happy to have him out of Czerka's hair. He's been hard to track down, so yes, a reward would be offered. 200 credits, and the thanks of Czerka Corporation. Excellent. Czerka will be glad to be free of his baseless accusations and rumor-mongering.
I hear you.
Das. Fidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa Linda Kufta. Kuni Kuflafa Fabuelta Kuflafa. Fidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa Linda Kufta. Kuni Kuflafa Fabuelta Kuflafa Nibu Gelfa. Fidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa Linda Kufta. Rengundas Nori Fidan Gelfa Fabuelta. Fidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa Linda Kufta. Fidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa Linda Kufta. Fidan Gelfa Fidan
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? Czerka Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Czerka is. But I'm still curious why you're barging in here. Does a locked door mean nothing to you? Take what you want and get out of here. You again? What do you want now? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. No, wait, you can't tell Czerka where I am. They'll kill me for sure. Easier to say that, but you're not the one Czerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Czerka could use to rub me out. You might be right, but Czerka has eyes everywhere. What would you know? It's more attractive than the alternative. You're right, of course. It sure would feel... All right? You've... A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Botono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lawso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
Focus.
Time to take you down to size. Everyone Down!
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you.
You don't... What the... You're not CSD. What are you doing here? What? No. Wait, you can't tell Czerka where I am. They'll kill me for sure. Fine, then. Here's 500 credits. Take them and forget you ever met me. And if Gren really did send you, tell him thanks. Don't be too surprised if I'm not here when you get back.
Welcome back. Finally. He's eluded Czerka's best agents, and I'm glad to hear of your success. I see. Then all that remains is to finish this business. I could certainly use your assistance if you are offering it. You could bring Batono out of his apartment and lead him into a trap. I will send some mercenaries to intercept you, and likely no one would suspect your involvement. Yes, that is a good plan. Lead him into our little snare, and my men will take care of the rest.
You're back. Are you ready to get going? You wouldn't dare. What good are credits if you aren't around to spend them?
Welcome back. Truly, I hadn't heard that from any of the searchers in my employment. That was very proactive of you. In that case, let me thank you for taking care of that unpleasantness for me. I'm in your debt. And of course, here is your payment. Czerka Corporation thanks you for your assistance. Welcome back.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Inshawa. Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Tosimana Rachata. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Moju Kosoracha. Donos Imaragith.
Kawanabota.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Moju Kosoracha.
Sorry,